Okay, here we have just a sample page where we want to insert a pricing table, or a table that happens to be on the pricing page, so it's a pricing table. Okay, so it's blank, we have none, and we want to insert one. So what we do is go to a spreadsheet. This is using OpenOffice system. You can also use Excel or one of the others, but quite simply this is OpenOffice here. Have it saved as a spreadsheet. Now what we want to do is save as, and we need to save it, the title's fine. We need to save it not as an OpenOffice spreadsheet, but instead as a text CSV. Right? Text CSV. Hit save. Now, do go back here into the dashboard. We want to go to plugins, add new. Plugin we want to look for and add is WP table reloaded. Right there, search for plugins. And there it is, right at the top. 4 stars, not too bad. The reason I want to use this one is because the information is relatively simple, and so it's a good plugin to start with for showing a table. So we want to activate that plugin, and there it is, active. Okay, now how we access it is going into Tools, and this is where it lies. Often plugins will appear down this left-hand column somewhere around here, but sometimes they'll be in Tools as well, amongst other places. So WP table reloaded. Right, so you should add or import a table. So we're going to import a table, and you see it wants it in CSV format, which is why we need it like that. Okay, so we choose File, Pricing Table, and the CSV version. Hit Open, and that should upload. When it has, it'll appear here, and simply click Import Table, and there is the table, broken up into all the numbered rows and columns, which is quite perfect. Okay, now that's as simple as that. A few changes we might want to make here. Row highlighting is often a good idea. I think we can leave the rest alone. Okay, so we just hit Update Changes, and that's done there. Okay, so this is what we want to take here. So we have the name of the pricing table there. It's the ID is 1. So we want to copy this piece, and that's what we're going to paste into the relevant page. So we go to Edit Page in the pricing there, and we remove that and paste that in. Now, the ID is where we actually put the number. It's simply number 1. So we just put that there, and make sure it's in the HTML editor because we're putting in some code, and we simply click Update. Now we look back at the page, not there yet, have to refresh, and there is a very basic table. Okay, simple as that. WP reloaded table, very simple, but it does the trick on this one. Okay. Okay, here we are at the Reen Cottage website. It's just a website for a beautiful house that people can rent in the south of Ireland, in County Cork, and it's a perfect example of this rates table. This is, of course, the WP Reloaded Rates table or pricing table, and this table is perfect for very simple amounts of information that you need to display clearly and concisely, and it's very easy to use and easy to update, which is what we're going to show you now. We're going to show you how to update this table. So maybe you want to change a price, or you want to add a column or add a row or something along those lines. It's very easy to do. So what we do is into Dashboard, as usual, into the Tools section, and then into the plugin here at WP Table Reloaded. Now, as you can see, there's only one table on the site, which makes sense, Reen Cottage Pricing, and we hit Edit. Now, we don't need to touch table ID or the name of it or anything like that. That's perfectly fine. And as you can see here, it is very simple. It's only 2 columns and 8 rows. So what we want to do is make some changes. So let's say we want to just change a price. Very simple. We just change it to $7.50 there or something like that, and simply click Update Changes. But that's not what we want to do right now, for example. So what we might want to do is add a row for extra dates, say, something like that. So what we do is we simply highlight the row, That's row 8, and click to insert row. And there it is. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, it has put it in above where we wanted. We probably wanted it maybe below, but that's no problem at all. All you have to do is move the rows. You can either cut and paste it, of course, but it's just as easy to move the rows. So what we want to do is put row 9 before, we can change it after, but we'll keep it before row 8 and click move. So that's particularly handy if you have a bit more information. It's not quite as easy to just cut and paste. It keeps it cleaner. Right, so now we just type in the box. Let's say the 5th of January to May. And then Euro 800. Simple as that. And then click to update changes. And that has loaded. And we go back to the site. And it shouldn't appear there yet because we have to refresh the page. So hit to reload or refresh the page. And there it is, just simply adding another row to that simple table. So that's how to update WP Table Reloaded Table plugin, which, as I say, is perfect when you're displaying nice simple pieces of information like that. Okay, thank you. Hopefully that was helpful.